Hello everyone, I'm Dave Younts, the Superintendent of Schools for the Mill River School District, and I am pleased to be here today with Bjorn Behrendt, who is one of our board members representing the town of Wallingford. BJ, would you mind introducing yourself?
BJ or Bjorn Behrendt, and I represent Wallingford. I got two girls, one currently in second grade and the other one in sixth grade, so I'm a graduate of Mill River too, so I've been here a while.
Excellent, excellent. So one of the things about BJ is he is a board member, he's a parent, as he said, he's a former student, and BJ is also an educator who works in a nearby school district. So BJ, you've got a very broad perspective about schools. I was wondering, with that perspective, could you talk to us a little bit about what you're looking for in schools and what you're looking for in particular from the Mill River schools?
For me, I want a school that the community is proud of. I want students who want to be here to the point where even families want to move into the town and they want to be in the school. And another part, I want teachers. I want teachers that want to be here too. I think that is a very important aspect of the school system. You know, there's other jobs out there, but if they want to be here, that means they can be the most productive teachers they can be. And I was thinking about this too. I also want community members who are not even part of the school system to really understand that the funding that they're providing the school is being used responsibly, and it actually is coming back and helping the community too. So across the whole board, I think that's how I really feel. I think the community that's proud to be part of the school system.
Great. And I appreciate you. You led with that and you just finished with that. You know, the concept of being proud. Schools that the community can be proud of. Are there things that are going on in our schools now that you're excited about, that you're proud of? What's brewing out there that people might want to know about?
Definitely the Trailhead project is something that I'm really excited about. As you mentioned
What's
earlier.
that all about?
Well, as you mentioned, I do work I've been in education for a while, and in that time, and I'll go into what it's about in a second, there's always been things that the state and the federal government has said, this is great for education, bring it down. And proficiency-based learning is one of those. And I think it's a good thing, but it's a very broad picture. The Trailhead project is something where I think we as a school just looked at ourselves and tried to say what works for us and our town and what makes our towns great, and then applied that to the education. And I think that is something that I've never seen in any other school system, that I'm excited to see here. The Trailhead, where we have basically each school is going to have its own way of teaching. So like the two mountain schools, Shrewsbury and Timoth, are probably going to have a lot more of an outdoorsy type of education to it. And Clarendon has the project-based learning, and
Right.
Wallingford is, I think, almost individualized. And each of those schools, it's like the towns were already kind of doing that, and we looked at our schools and realized we can do this. And then add that with the proficiency-based learning, which is how everything is assessed. It's exciting to see that we can teach in these different ways, but the outcomes of the students are all, we know they're learning because of that. And like I said, I've never seen another school do it. I think it's absolutely exciting.
Excellent, excellent. Anything else that's out there that you're thinking about or that you're excited about?
Just my girls' experience, you know, my own kids' experience in the school system here. I have one daughter, my oldest, who's very artsy. She loves theater, loves singing, and also the social aspect of it too. So I'm really excited that this district in particular, I think, is going to be a really good fit for her. We have stage 40 when she gets to high school, and I was in stage 42 when I was here, and I loved it. I was behind the scenes doing sound stuff. She's going to be probably on stage much more. Even though she's sixth grade, she's coming up here working with Mrs. Simonetti and taking singing lessons. And she's also part of the cheer program. And my daughter in the cheer program and my youngest just finished up basketball all through here, K2 basketball. What I loved about those programs was it brought all the elementary schools together. So my kids are making connections with all 4 of the elementary schools long before they're even coming into Mill River. And I think those connections are really important.
Fantastic, fantastic. BJ, I appreciate you talking about those things. I want to let our audience know that a few of the details that BJ brought up, the Trailhead Project, for example, which, as he mentioned, is kind of developing a specialty area of focus and learning style in each of our schools and maximizing what we're good at, but still making sure that our students have a common proficiency experience as they work their way to the middle school and high school. We'll have some information on our website where you can check out some details and presentations we've done on that if you'd like more information. In addition to that, we will have budget information, so talking about the performance bond that we're requesting and just outlining, what we're doing with our budget this year. And you can find that at millriverschools.org. Once again, that's millriverschools.org. So BJ, I'd like to thank you for your time today. You've been phenomenal. I want to thank you for your service as a board member, your continued service in that role. And to our audience, looking forward to seeing you again. Our next episode will be with our local legend, Grant Reynolds, who will be talking through taxes with us, which sounds somewhat unexciting, but Grant has a great way of making it really clear and easy to understand. So thank you. Have a good day.